Today, I'm breaking down my real crypto portfolio and the one XRP decision that cost me thousands. Let's get into it, gang. So, I have about $16,000 in my long term portfolio. It's made up of Bitcoin and Ethereum. I got into these two cryptos in 2022, and you can see that I'm in the most mainstream cryptos for a long term. I think this is an awesome, stable base because there's so much institutional buy ins for Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is what makes this long-term portfolio stable for me. So let's talk about my other portfolio because it's in the red. It's very red. Thought ADA was going to do something. It never did. So I was putting in money, confident in this thing. It never popped. It just kept dropping. And right now I'm down 63%, which is almost $4,000 on this ADA. I don't have the heart to sell it because you never know with crypto, you never know when they can pop, but I'm not putting any more into ADA. So it's staying kind of where it's at. So Bitcoin. I started buying when it was like 8% off the all-time high because I'm like scared that I'm going to miss another run up, right? So I start buying it at 8% down, then 10% down, then 12% down. I ended up averaging about 20% down, but it still blew past that and went down to the 80s, right? And now it's back up hovering around 90 and I'm still in the negative. Not as bad as ADA, but I'm down about 11% on Bitcoin. I wish I just waited for it to pull back 20%. If I would have just waited there, my entries would have been so much better and I literally would have been up right now, even with it sitting at $90,000. So I'm kind of waiting on Bitcoin to pull back even more before I continue to dump money in. This brings me to the last crypto, and that is XRP. This is where things get ugly, gang. I sold my position way too early. Yes, I'm part of the XRP army, all thanks to my Uncle Chance. He told me a couple years, Lakin, get into this, get into this. It's going to be the future. We're going to be millionaires. Okay. Okay, Uncle Chance. So I scrounged the money I could afford to lose and I put in $4,000. Then after that, shit hit the fan, everything tanked. I'm like, oh no, F crypto. Once this breaks even, I'm done and I sold 75% of my stake in XRP, and that shit doubled and tripled. I was out thousands of dollars. It's still, I felt sad about it for a while, but at least I just have to focus on the positive. At least I kept 25% in. I kept a quarter of my XRP. So I currently have 1,000 shares, and that's actually what's bringing up my short-term portfolio. So my total for my short is $6,300, and that's mostly of my gains of XRP. So I'm holding on to XRP for dear life. I don't care about this rocky road. If it really pulls back, I'll probably put more in, but right now I'm keeping everything where it's at. And I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm remembering I have to be patient. Like I should have seen if it was way down there, Lake and Banks, once it broke even, it could have went so much more, but I got scared. I wanted to see my money and I want to hold my money now. To do fuck all with it, just to have that security that it's not going further down. And I missed out on all the upside because I got shaken, because I wasn't patient, because I didn't trust. And I'm telling y'all, the lessons I learned from this time. Have an entry and an exit plan. I'm going to enter when it's X amount off the top. I need to wait because I don't have an infinite amount of money. I'm a 9 to 5 worker just like y'all trying to get out of this rat race, trying to get rich. I can't hop the minute I see it down 5% because I'm scared I'm going to miss the run up. No, I need to be a wise and patient investor. And I will be this time. And what I do know is I don't officially lose until I sell. So I'm holding on to that ADA. I'm holding on to my short-term bit and stuff. So am I giving up on crypto? Absolutely not. These wins and losses are part of my journey. And honestly, I do feel wiser now. I'm rebuilding and I'm bringing y'all with me. If you want to follow along as I grow this portfolio, please follow. And please let me know in the comments anything y'all feel and some of your biggest losses and some of your biggest wins because I want to do this together with y'all.